After they won their first one with Mr. Nay, they lost to the Skyboys. They said, hey, we want to make a change. And I think they brought Chomp in for that. And it looks like they're sticking with that choice.
It could be a defensive measure.
Well, I can definitely see why. In his 2 games, he has one goal, 1 assist, or 2 assists, 2 saves, and 2 shots, and he has a cycle for those 2 games. But
wow.
Yeah. So it looks like they've joined.
Let's get this underway. Kickoff going in favor of the Cubs to begin with. Shamu getting it out to the side, hoping that Chompenstein's back there ready for the save. Molikoa putting it up middle, but Woods is there to direct it right back into the Hurricane side. Shamu taking the ball. Going to go up this wall here. Hopefully he has someone in the middle to go for. But no, Tigerbot takes it away. Dominant in a bad spot here with the corner. Can Woods put it in? He does!
Ooh, Chompenstein just a little bit slow to that. Woods seeing that he can put it here in the near post, and he just executes that really well as a great pass from Tigerbot to pop it out far enough that Woods can take that shot.
Real unfortunate positioning there for Dominical. Dead kickoff. Tigerbot comes in hot. Dominical gets the save out. Molikoa puts it right back into the center. Let's see if Chompenstein can get it out of there, though. Woods pushing up. This Cubs offense is relentless. Okay, here we go. Shamu puts it off the corner, right out to Woods. Woods puts it in the middle. Chompenstein is able to get the clear. Molikoa stopping it, saying, no, it's not coming into our side. Molikoa, dribble play. Dominable with the dunk. And a great clear to be added. Woods trying to get it out, but Chompenstein keeps it in. Can they get the play off? Shamu needs to turn around and hit this in. Can he get it in the corner? It's almost there. The crossbar stops it. Molikoa with a nice save.
Yeah, it looks like there was a little bit of a lack of communication there. Chompenstein went up, and I believe it was Dominipple that went up as well, and Chompenstein actually ended up hitting it straight under Dominipple, and Shamu was not quite able to recover. They were able to rotate so that there was no quick run away for a goal, but they definitely need to keep that pressure up if they want to take this game.
And an excellent comment to the Cubs defense for being able to hold off that assault. All right,
yeah,
so
for
here
sure.
we go.
The Cubs are rotating very well right now.
Here we go. It's in the center of the Hurricanes, but Woods was not able to get a hold of that ball. Just did a little bit of a feels backflip, man. Here comes Shamu and needs to pressure Molikoa. Molikoa is taking it around the center, but Dominipple this time able to read that corner hit. Dominipple off the wall, needs to get past Molikoa. Molikoa gets a nice little hit, but not enough delay. Shamu can push this forward and get it around Molikoa. But there's Chompenstein hitting off to Dominipple. Dominipple almost scores. Tigerbot with a great save.
A great read from Tigerbot and a really good clear to the side to stop them from a follow-up shot. But Shamu comes in, sees an opening, and strikes. Great read by him.
Excellent turn from Shamu here, seeing that Woods was not going to be able to get there in time. Kickoff in favor of the Cubs again. They seem to be doing a little bit of a delayed kickoff here.
Yeah, it looks like it's going well for him. It's letting them get instant pressure by being able to immediately go into the Hurricane side and just start taking that boost.
Luckily, they did not get punished for this double commit, but the Hurricanes really need to get their communications in line. This is a free goal for the Cubs.
Rolled off of Shamu's top. I think he wanted to get a center there. I'm not sure what he was doing there, but Tigerbot read the situation very well. And was up and able to stop it from rolling past the net.
It seems Dominipple was a little too far forward for that pass.
Yeah.
A kickoff, once again, going in favor of the Cubs. They must be practicing their kickoffs.
Yeah, I think, it's definitely, kickoff strategy is very much a thing. That's how, you see really high caliber teams like Energy. They put pressure on immediately because of their kickoff.
Oh no!
Another unfortunate
play
goal
again.
And I think that last play might have. Ooh, no, that was just an unfortunate flip, and Shamu not quite able to get under it to kick it out.
Chompenstein could have easily just double jumped there and tapped it out, but it was just not the right play.
Yeah, I hope that these own goals don't affect their mentality too much.
Shamu up for a shot, but
very
not
close.
enough. Dominable hitting it back
What
into
a
the center for
great
Chompenstein
center.
to maybe finish. Shamu needs to turn around. Can he get another turnaround goal? No. Dominable going up for the ball, hitting it center to Shamu, but Chompenstein's going to take it over. Shamu needs to retreat quickly. Here comes Tigerbot, pushing into that corner, trying to get around Dominable, but he is not having it. Molakoa putting it into the side, taking a little bit of delayed action here just to get it away from the Hurricanes. Tigerbot unable to get it away from Shamu. Let's see if Molakoa can get it out before Chompenstein can do anything. He's unable to. Gets a nice little tap. Dominiple's going to hit the center. Woods with a block in the middle. Woods needs to get this clear here. Straight out to Chompenstein, though. Shamu tries to backflip, just doesn't have the positioning right, though. Woods, open net, puts it off the backboard, goes to Tigerbot. Tigerbot almost puts it in. Molakoa with an almost goal, but Dominiple's there to save the day.
And I'm noticing that the Cubs are doing a very good rotation right now. What I keep seeing is every time they get a clear, their second man is already creeping up the field, and they react to the play. And, if it goes in their favor, they're already in striking position. And if not, they just rush straight back to net and let the other two go challenge the ball.
Shamu challenging the ball against Woods. Woods trying to get it around the Hurricane defense. Cannot do so. Chompenstein is going to go ahead and follow this up. Try and get this center. Dominiple's up. Shooting. It is just a little bit off.
Dominiple almost got the second touch there. Definitely would have gotten it past the defenders there. It was absolutely the right idea. Just unfortunately wasn't quite able to finish.
The Cubs, interestingly enough, seem to be going for the morale goal.
Ooh,
almost goes against them, though.
Yeah. Luckily, it wasn't a shutout, so the Hurricanes should know that they can score on this team, and if you can score, you can win.
Very good matchup there. Some slip-ups from the Hurricanes, and the Cubs were fairly solid throughout. We have about 30 seconds until the next match, so let's discuss what the Cubs are doing well and the Hurricanes need to do.
Yeah, so like I said, the Cubs are doing a very, very good, very aggressive rotation, but it's still pretty safe. I'm like I said, as soon as they see that the play is not going to go in their favor, their second man, who's waiting over on the other side, waiting to strike, will immediately turn back and run to goal. Their third man will go get boost, and the first man will go get boost, and the third man will go to challenge the ball. And I think the Hurricanes just need to try to keep up that pressure, try to get their rotations a little more set so that they can keep the ball in the Cubs' half and just, take shots. Just drill that goal with shots.
Another thing to mention is now that they have Tigerbot in, they're playing a little bit better than they have throughout this tournament.
Yeah, I think the Tigerbot. Oh, what's this? Yeah, okay. I'm for some reason this last game I was thinking that we had Dondachaka in instead of Woods, but no, it was definitely Woods last game as well. But yeah, it's an interesting sub. I would have thought that they would have gone Lolo, Dondachaka, Tigerbot.
Yeah.
But I guess Woods is just playing very well tonight. Actually, let me look up his stats and see what we have here.
And I'll follow back into the action. Shamu trying to put it to the center for Chompenstein. Gets another tap, but no one's there to follow it up. Dominipple with a nice save, putting it out to the side. Shamu's going to follow it up. The Tigerbot gets to it first. Shamu dunks it back out. Dominipple going to challenge Woods.
Woods very, very hot right now. I can definitely see why they chose to keep him in. In their last series, he had 2 cycles, which is big, as we know. Cycles are very impressive to get 1 in a series. 2 is very, very good. So I can definitely understand why they chose to keep him in.
Just in case this is your first time watching an ORSA Cup match, a cycle is when someone gets 1 point in all of the stats.
Yes, so the stat categories are goals, assists, saves, and shots. And if you get 1 of each of those, you are given, quote, cycle.
Dominipple going for a double tap. Okay. Doesn't have the height Chompenstein's back in, though, ready to get that goal.
A great
Nice
shot by
little bar down.
Chompenstein right over the defender. Let's see here. I think it was Tigerbot backed up into net. Dom almost got the bump on him, but it looks like he delayed him just enough that he wasn't able to get the save. It was a great play. Great play by the Hurricanes.
Kickoff going in favor of the Hurricanes. They may be reading into what the Cubs are doing on their kickoffs and adjusting accordingly. Dominic going for the center. Is Shamu able to put it in? No, puts it up, but Chompenstein is going to go up, hit it again, and Tigerbot needs to hit this out right now. Oh, a little bit of communication problem there, but they made it work. A nice little passing play. Dominic stops it, though. Woods going to pressure up along with Molikoa. Molikoa gets it to the center. Tigerbot pushing it even more to the center. Molikoa with a great little tap. Let's see if they can make a goal out of this. Dominic with the amazing save and open net for Chompenstein. Can he put it in? Just a little off. The crossbar eats the ball.
That was an unfortunate touch by Chompenstein, but I will say that I think the Hurricanes are doing a much better job in their aggression and their rotation this game. I think they made the adjustments that they needed. And, I think this is a very good way for them to come back into the series.
Yes, this game is looking much, much better. Molikoa with a nice little dribble over Dominipple. Tigerbot with a clear. Shamu's there to clean it up, though. Puts it back to the center. Molikoa is unable to get a good clear off of this. Chompenstein coming in. Dominipple almost blocking Chompenstein's shot here. Chompenstein, another tap. Just off. Woods cannot get the clear. Molikoa needs to step in and hit this ball out. Stein in the corner, taps it out. Here comes Molikoa with a nice little pass up to Woods. Woods tries for the redirect back into the center, does not work. Shamu has an opportunity to put this in, but instead decides to demo Tigerbot. Woods pushing it to the center. Molikoa is there. And open net. What happened?
Great read by Tigerbot. It looks like there was a break in the Hurricanes' rotation here. You see Chompenstein try to go for boost. You see Shamu went to the other side of the net for boost. And Dom came up to challenge, but with both of those other players going for boost, there was an open net there.
What's the rule, Rocket Leaguers? Ball over boost.
Yeah, let's hope that they can hear the stream and just kind of chant that mantra, ball over boost, ball over boost.
Ah, I see what you did there. Shamu getting a pass from Dominipple, but don't know what happened with his jump there. Dominipple off the side, trying to challenge Molikoa. Gets the challenge. Shamu's faking and is able to come back into this play right away. Molikoa challenging Shamu. Doesn't get the tap, but Woods is there to clean it up. Woods with a pass to Molikoa.
Didn't have really much offensive support there. I think he was just trying to delay so that his team could get some boost and get back onto offense.
Dominipple delaying the game. Giving it back to Molikoa, though, who's able to put it closer into that corner. The Hurricanes need to push this ball out. Otherwise, the Cubs are going to get their relentless assault in again. Dominipple, unaware that Woods is coming up. A little bit of communication from his teammates might have helped out there. Chompenstein pushing into the center. Dominipple turning around. Shamu gets the goal, though. Goes right over Tigerbot.
Great read by Shamu. Good patience as well, waiting for it to go over Tigerbot, who jumped a little bit too late. Shamu just taps it right in.
Folks, we may go to a Game 5 if this keeps up.
Oh, this is a best of 7, my friend.
Never mind. We may go to a best of 7. Thank you for correcting me.
No problem. Yes, this is a grand final, best of 7 grand final.
Dominipple giving a nice little kind of doink out to the center for his teammates. Shamu, can he put it in? No, but Dominipple has been blocked by Molikoa. You know, it seems Molikoa is always there when the Cubs need him, right in that center net.
Yeah, I mean, like they were saying during the last game, Molikoa is an excellent player pretty much far and away the best in the league. The only things that he doesn't have accolades for during the regular season are things involving saves, because the Cubs don't usually need to make saves. So he doesn't really get as many opportunities. So yeah, definitely an outstanding player, and he knows how to read the field very well. He did just leave the match. I wonder if they're going for a substitution or what.
I don't think so. He said be right back, so I'm guessing he needs to go take care of something real quick.
Maybe he's going for a car change. Yeah, maybe he's going for a car change. But I haven't been able to record the stats so far. But Chompenstein coming in with that additional cycle this game. You can see it right here: 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 save, and 3 shots. So, he already had 1 cycle just from his 2 games, and now he's adding another one from this series. So I think keeping him in was a very good choice.
Yes, Woods has been doing some great stuff for the Cubs. You were talking about Chompenstein, though.
I was talking about Chompenstein, yes.
I don't know why I heard
coming
Woods.
In. I don't know, but yeah, Chompenstein came in for Mr. Ney. This series, he came in during the Skyboys series, and keeping him in was a great choice, I think, for the Hurricanes.
Molikoa saying that he's rocking the Roadhog now. Let's see what actually is going on here.
It's an interesting choice. I've keep reading the theories on Reddit about how Roadhog is theoretically a better car than the Octane. It's taller, it's wider, and it's slightly taller, slightly wider, and slightly longer. So it's slightly bigger in every dimension. But in play, you don't see it that often. So I'm really surprised by that pick, and I'm really, really curious to see what he does with it.
So far, it's not playing out in their benefit. Dominable with a score.
It looks like that. I don't think that was Molikoa. I think that was a Woods own goal, but trying to pop it out, but barely. Oh no, it was Molo. That's
Tigerbot actually called it out. He missed that first hit, which actually put their entire roster off of balance.
Yeah, but regardless of that, is a very, very uncharacteristic hit from Molikoa. Not used to seeing him, shoot anything near. Basically, every shot that he takes goes exactly where he wants it.
Well, let's see if this Roadhog gamble plays off for them. So far, the Hurricanes are coming out strong. All right, let's get back to the play-by-play. Dominable putting him to the center, but Tigerbot hits it out. Molikoa up with Shamu. Molikoa gets it over Shamu. Tigerbot with an open net opportunity here. Dominable showing that he knows how to do those saves still. Molikoa hitting it off into the corner. Dominable needs to get out of the way of his teammates here because Chompenstein's getting a little confused, and, well, luckily he was up on that wall, right?
Yeah, Dominable just kind of hanging out on the wall, waiting to make the Spider-Man save or the backboard clear, whichever he needed to be, and definitely came in for handy.
Oh, wonderful clear. Let's see if Chompenstein can follow this up and get to the center. Tigerbot pushing it up. Molikoa is going to come in, but I believe that was Dominable with
that had to have been a pinch, the amount of power that was on that. Let's zoom in here.
114 kilometers per hour. That is
no pinch at all. That was just pure Dominable dominance. Really want to make it. I feel like there's a pun in there, but I'm missing it.
I think you already had it.
Dominipoloniments? I don't know.
Molikoa going for the upside down play. Not sure that's exactly what he was trying to do. Dominable pushing it up to the center. Chompenstein needs to follow this up. Molikoa up with him. Chompenstein puts it dead center for Shamu.
Great demo from Woods to stop Dominable out from taking that shot. He was definitely in position for the pass.
Yes, Woods seems to be reading what the Hurricanes are trying to do.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That said, he needs to put those reads into a little bit better action because they are down 2-0 right now. The Cubs are. The Hurricanes are winning.
Sign in the back going against Molikoa. Molikoa just missed the net. But Tigerbot's going to put it dead center again for Woods. Woods needs to hit it into the center. Shamu gets the ball. Chompenstein and Shamu fighting for the same ball. A little bit of a double commit, putting Dominable in a bad position, and Molikoa pops it in.
Dominable in an unfortunate situation there, and I mean it's uncharacteristic of him and very unusual. He was the season leader during the regular season play for saves by a very large margin. had almost half again what the next top player had. The second place player had 30. Dominipple had 46 saves during the regular season. Huge margin. And let's see here.
Bad read on the ball from Shamu there. Dominipple needs to put it up to center. Shamu's going to go up, try and get the shot. Can't do it. Molakoa pops it into the center more for Chompenstein. Chompenstein unable to clinch it. Molakoa with a nice shot on net. Dominipple needs to get that save. Pop it out to the side. He's going to follow it up with Tigerbot. Tigerbot unable to read what Dominipple's doing. Shamu comes over and takes it off the top. Molakoa, dead center for Chompenstein. Chompenstein puts it up to the center. Woods off to the side to Molakoa. Going to try and get that pass, but Dominipple, interestingly enough, passes it right to Woods. But Woods can't connect with the ball in the right way. Should have let Tigerbot hit that ball.
Yeah, little lapse in rotation after what was some great pressure. Didn't quite lead to a goal, but felt like it was close. That little
on the defense. Oh, sorry to interrupt, but that was a close one.
No, that's all right. I was just going to say that little bit of relief, I think, really helped the Hurricanes out.
Oh, such a close game right here. Tigerbot putting it back center. Woods going up. Nope. Dominipple gets it out. Shamu pushing up to Molakoa. Molakoa deads the ball. Dominipple takes out Molakoa away from the game.
It was actually, I think that was calculated for Molakoa. He waited just long enough to where he would be able to tap the ball to the side, and I didn't see who that was that got the demo, but made it so that they wouldn't be able to adjust to hit the ball and instead were forced to hit him. And then Woods just came in for a nice, strong power clear.
Exactly, and that delay of game also allowed the rest of his team to get in the net.
That's exactly right. The patience of Molakoa is definitely I think a big factor to success in this league.
I think Dominipple's found his savior medals because he is all over the place. Getting it to the center for Shamu here. Shamu up, but Woods gets it out. Chompenstein coming in to challenge this. Molakoa gets it just over him. Dominipple putting it out to the corner, gets it up, and Chompenstein's probably over there already. Yep, but Woods gets the demo. Shamu pushing into the center. Tigerbot hitting it out. Sorry, I could go ahead.
No, it's all right. I was just going to say a great demo from Woods to to prevent the pressure. Oh, the Cubs not quite able to keep it up.
Such a
close very close.
Well, if you're going to do it, I'll do it too.
There we go. It's just reflex, you know. I'm sure that the chat probably immediately saw. I only see the three letters YOU GG, but I'm sure that the chat saw, you know, stretching all the way to the end of the chat.
Yep.
But it's just reflex at the end of a game, you know. You gotta throw out the GG. So 2-1 Hurricanes, not the series that I was expecting after seeing their scrims.
Yes, this is actually going in a much different direction.
Yeah, I was expecting a lot more pressure from the Cubs.
Matches.
I was expecting a close match, but you know, I didn't think that the Hurricanes would take a series lead. If I'm being perfectly honest, I figured that it would be, you know, maybe one Cubs, one Hurricanes, one or two more Cubs, another Hurricanes, and then Cubs finish it out. I didn't think that the Hurricanes would be taking a 2-1 lead. It's definitely I think a surprise. It might even be tilting the Cubs a little bit, and I think it's definitely an interesting change and a good story if they're able to pull the upset.
Interestingly enough, in our scrimmages, we did see them playing with Donachaka.
We did, yes. And they decided to keep him out in favor of Chompenstein, just because I think of Chompenstein's performance in that series against the Skyboys. And again, you know, he's definitely proving that putting him in was the right choice.
Is with the Cubs.
Oh my gosh, you're absolutely right.
It is Mr. Nay that the Hurricanes.
Yes. They brought Tigerbot in though. I don't know if Tigerbot was missing from earlier.
Tigerbot was nowhere around for a while. I don't know why they decided to put him in, and it seems to be hurting them at this point.
It's definitely. I'm not sure that hurting them is the right choice, but they are definitely struggling with Tigerbot on the team here. It's not to say that they wouldn't have struggled with Donachaka also on the team.
That is true. The Hurricanes could just be pulling out some new stops that the Cubs were not expecting.
Exactly. You know, the Hurricanes appear to be making some good passes. Oh, very close with Dominipple there, getting the save.
I've been actually informed that TigerBot had internet issues earlier, which is why he was not in.
Okay, that would definitely do it.
Okay, Chompenstein putting into the center. Up for Shamu. Dominipple and Shamu going for the same ball, but one did call off the other. Great communication there. Nobody going for the ball. Moloko is open to do whatever he wants, but he doesn't do what he needed to do, which was push the ball forward more.
Yeah, I want to highlight Shamu, actually. He in the games leading up to this series, you know, the two prior series that the Hurricanes played, Shamu had 3 MVPs to Dominipple's 4. He had 2 cycles in that time, and he also had a Savior medal. Shamu definitely a very strong player who is, I think, very positively affecting the game right now. Even with the low score, I don't think the score is very reflective of his performance in this match.
Agreed. He's putting some pressure on the Cubs that they just aren't ready for.
Yeah, a lot of midfield touches that, you know, the game just doesn't give you points for.
Exactly. All the Hurricanes are in the corner right now, and Moloko capitalizes on it by taking Shamu out of the match. But it puts him right in a perfect position to get the clear. Dominipple putting it into the center. Shamu centering it again. Can Chompenstein finish? No. Open net for Moloko, but he puts it off a little bit too far to the side. Dominipple forcing him to make that move. Moloko passing it down to Woods. Woods tries to get the hit. It is blocked, though. Dominipple putting it out to the side. Demo from Moloko on Shamu, meaning Chompenstein needs to be going up for this.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw this on AutoCam, but a great play that Dominipple made there. After he finished his contact, he actually went and bumped the goalie. It's just that Chompenstein was unfortunately not quite in the rotation to be able to take the shot. But if he had been a little bit further up, I think probably would have been a goal.
Agreed. Shamu off to Dominipple. Dominipple with a nice shot, and it's
what
in.
A play.
Great passing play.
Great awareness by Shamu to see that, you know, there was no one back on the Cubs, and great communication between both him and Dominipple for that shot to come out.
Kickoff in favor of the Cubs. Moloko taking it away from them. Dominipple with a great little tap over, but Woods is going to be able to get a nice clear out of this unless Shamu dunks it, which he does. Moloko in a bad spot, needs to get this clear out. Otherwise, Shamu is going to take it away and put it to the center, right for Chompenstein, but Woods is able to clear it out. Dominipple putting it back to the center. No one really there to take advantage of it, though, so TigerBot gets a nice clear. TigerBot in the corner gets taken over by Dominipple. Moloko dunked on by Chompenstein, and Dominipple ready for the finish. Doesn't get it. Shamu puts it back into the corner to keep the Hurricanes on the offense. Moloko on Shamu. Shamu dunks. Woods in the corner. Tries to get it out. TigerBot puts it all the way to the other side. Hurricanes need to be careful here.
Great touch by TigerBot, and while rushing back, there was actually a Hurricanes team bump that I don't think was quite intentional.
That was not focused on AutoCam for me. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, it was looked a little odd. Not really sure. It looked like they were just kind of fiddling around with the ball in the corner there.
Chompenstein with an in-aerial demo on TigerBot. Moloko trying to read Shamu's hit, unable to do so. Woods passes it up to Moloko. No connection there. The Cubs offense is really struggling to get past the Hurricanes right now. So they're pushing it over to bumping.
As you put the caster's curse out there, even though Moloko gets demoed, the pass from Woods to TigerBot, just enough to put it in right after you say that they can't get past the Hurricanes defense.
What happened there, though, was they did bump Shamu into the net so that he'd be out of position.
Very fair. And again, bump's very underutilized at lower levels of play, I think, the bump.
Yes. 6 seconds, Moloko with an almost open net.
Dominipple getting the save.
Dominipple with a wonderful save.
Not quite. The ball is still up. Chompenstein trying to go for the shot.
We're going to overtime in Game 3.
There we go. No, this is game 4, isn't it?
Is it game 4?
Thought it was.
Oh, I need to check the stream. Thank
There
you.
we go. It is game 4.
Thank you very much, Kicker. He's able to see the nice overlay that you guys are watching.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, we're just regular spectators in the game, and we can't see that. Oh, a great touch by Dominepple, pushing it down the field. Unfortunately, his team not quite able to capitalize. Shamu takes back over control, though.
Yes, and Dominipple is going to go ahead and take back over here, trying to get it out to the center, but Molokoa is ready for it. Ready to just pop this back for Tigerbot. Unfortunately, a bad pass and does not go the way they wanted it to. Shamu, Dominipple, both up for the same ball, but the clear is made. Chompenstein going for the center. Woods and Molokoa up for the same ball. Double commit, bad idea. Shamu gets it out. And over to Dominipple, Molokoa is there to save. Chompenstein into the corner. Molokoa.
Very dangerous touch on the wall by Woods, kind of pushed it out right in front of the net, but Molokoa was able to recover and keep it away from the net.
Oh, an interesting pass play. Shamu going out for Dominipple to put it out to him so that he can get that wall hit. Chompenstein give him the pressure along with Dominipple. Dominipple needs to get to the center so that Chompenstein or Shamu can finish. Molokoa in a bad spot. Doesn't have very much boost, it seems.
Yeah, a lot of kind of weak touches from the... Ooh, Hurricane's able to close it out. A great touch by I think that was No, that was Woods. A great touch by by Woods right there to put it over Dominipple.
It's a wonderful little passing play that they had there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Hurricanes not quite keeping up the same pressure that they had. The Cubs are able to adjust and bring it back with a decently timed overtime.
Yes, and now we are tied up.
2-2. Going into Game 5. And I don't know, how is this playing out versus your expectations, Tunnel?
This is exactly what I expected, actually. I was hoping for a Game 7 out of these guys. And it's looking like they're providing the entertainment that we wanted. More Rocket League.
At the very least, it'll go to Game 6.
At the very least, you are correct.
Yep, so definitely a good series. Definitely hope to see that Game 7. Very much not a chance of that. I guess plays Aftershock now. Those are the rules. A little bit of joking around going in there.
These guys are having a wonderful time, it seems.
Mm-hmm. Now let's see what Molo switches to next. I know he mains the Merc. Maybe we'll get to see some Merc action.
He really went for the Merc. I can't see that.
No. He went for the Octane. I was hoping that it would be Merc. I was hoping. But a little-known fact, Molokoa actually is a Merc player. Heard it here first, folks.
All right, well, they pushed the ball directly into the center of the Hurricanes' defense, but the Hurricanes popped it right back out.
It was a very scary moment there right off of the kickoff with it just kind of hovering right in front of the Hurricanes' net.
The recovery was nice, and they have been taking advantage of this momentum. Dominipple with a nice hit, goes for the double tap, unable to do so. Tigerbot!
Well, there it is.
Push it out.
Yeah, Shamu doing a really good job of just kind of obstructing the clear. Right, Shamu, forcing Tigerbot to push it back towards the net for Chompenstein to come in and just finish it off.
We were talking about bumps, and bumps are coming into play.
Yeah. No, and like I said, it's a very good thing to do that we didn't really get to see a lot of in the minor leagues. I think we saw it in the finals game. There were bumps and demos, but before that, they were
wonderful
really not
save
as
from
many.
Shamu. Okay, Molokoa pushing it up for Tigerbot. Tigerbot takes a shot. Chompenstein and the rest of the Hurricanes, to be honest, are in the net, ready for that ball. Woods pushing it up, looking for the shot, unable to get it around Shamu. Dominipple's going to try and get this to the center for Shamu. Shamu is going to go up next, but Moloko is up. Oh, a lot of whiffs happening here.
Yeah, I think Shamu was waiting out Moliko's touch there. And, if he had gone up earlier, it probably would have been a 50-50 in the air.
Yeah, these guys are getting very good at predicting each other, so much to the point of where when someone does not do what they expect, it really throws them off.
Yeah, and that's when you start seeing, the series of whiffs. Whiffs always come in, seems like at least 2, sometimes 3.
Oh, a wonderful pass, but Chompenstein was on
close.
target for the original trajectory. Woods going for the center, but hits a weird spot of the corner, so it does not go to the center. Dominip will going to follow this up. Molikoa pushing it to the center of his net. Works out for him, though.
It was a great touch by Shamu. He flipped upside down in the air in order to get the most power that he could to send it back into the Cubs' end and around the defenders that were coming to clear the ball. And multiple people from the Hurricanes pulling back over the other side to just kind of relieve all the pressure that they had put onto the Cubs there.
Dominip all on his own in the back. Moloko with an opportunity here, but is driving backwards. Shamu needs to go for the clear here. Gets it. Tigerbot jumps up, stops the clear, letting Chompenstein get into the action. Shamu tried to go for a bump on Woods, it seems, or just flipped into him on accident.
Yeah, Woods coming with a very nice controlled clear. He decided that he wanted to take it slow instead of just power clearing it. Because, if you just smack the ball into the other end and you're not anywhere near it, very good chance to just kind of start again with ping pong.
Center for Chompenstein. Chompenstein just misses. Molikoa might have thrown him off by going up with him. Woods passes to Tigerbot. Dominip intercepts it. Can he get this finish? No. Chompenstein needs to come in and finish it off. Molikoa and Tigerbot both going for the ball. Kind of had to, though, because Tigerbot was able to make it.
Very close stat lines right now. The scores are a bit higher. Yeah, the scores looks like the Hurricanes have a little bit higher total score, but the actual stat line's really good, and you can see great play by Woods there in Molikoa to just toss it right into the net above the defenders.
Kickoff going in favor of the Cubs. Molikoa has possession. Dominip stops it. Shamu coming in trying to get a hold of that ball, but Dominip once again is going up with Molikoa. Chompenstein, unable to read what was going on there, kind of drives right under the ball. Shamu going for the clear, doesn't get it. Tigerbot flicks it to the center. Molikoa, can he finish? He cannot, but Chompenstein pops it out. Okay, out of the Hurricane side. Tigerbot says, no, we're going to keep this going.
Dominip just kind of taking it right back over, and I really like the back and forth that we're seeing here. 2 very evenly matched teams. I think it really is ending up to be a very good final. And like I said, the stats are very, very similar. Both teams have 2 saves. Both teams have a goal. Both teams have an assist. The only difference is the Hurricanes have 1 additional shot over what the Cubs have. So very, very tight match.
Tigerbot getting the clear, but Dominiple's right there. Can it do a nice tap down for Shamu? No. Dominiple passing it back to Chompenstein. Chompenstein hits it over. Tigerbot intercepts it, reads that right away. Doesn't get that next touch that he needed, though, which leaves Dominiple open to put it up to the center towards Molikoa. Can he get this shot in? No! Woods taps it out safely and securely away from the Hurricanes. We're going to another overtime, it looks like, folks.
It's very close there. It touches the ground.
I almost Caster's cursed again.
Yeah, it was very close. But blue team didn't have somebody there to finish. Oh, play right from the get-go.
Kickoff
plays. Goal, yep.
They are deadly.
Anyone who is not familiar with Rocket League that may be watching, kickoffs provide a very, very different atmosphere from the rest of the game. Teams don't have boost, so they can't go very quickly. The normal kickoff strategy is to try to kick it to the side so that your team can get boost and then, play can go on as normal. But what just happened there was the Cubs popped the ball up. Tetnal kind of cheated up, or not Tetnal, Molikoa. Yeah, Tetnal, you're in the game now. I don't know if you
didn't know I was playing.
Yep. scoring the game winner for the Cubs there. But Molikoa was able to kind of cheat up towards the ball. And when we say to cheat, it just means that they, instead of going for boost or staying in net, they kind of moved towards the ball a little bit. And then as soon as that popped up, he was able to just jump up and take a shot.
Yes, the main tenets of Rocket League are mostly rotation and pressure. And on kickoff, there's no such thing as pressure or rotation, really.
Exactly. You don't have any momentum. Rocket League is a very, very much momentum-based game, both in, a team that's on a roll will generally play better, and it's, very car momentum-based as well. Your boost helps you move faster, your flips help you move faster, and you want to try to maintain that speed, because then you want to be able to use your boost in order to fly instead of moving faster on the ground.
Well, we have our 6th game coming up here. Cubs are leading 3-2 over the Hurricanes. Let's see if the Hurricanes can bring it back and we can go to a Game 7.
Yep, that's the dream. And I mean, with these teams being so evenly matched, we've had 2 or 3 overtimes already. I definitely think it's very much a possibility.
Hurricanes getting the kickoff. Dominable just trying to push that ball further and further into the Cubs defense. Tigerbot ripping a shot off. Shamu gets a nice little block there.
It was a great read by Shamu to know that it was going to be right there in front of the net and not anywhere else. He was able to read that angle even from the side, which is very difficult to do. And just all around good play. That's the Hurricanes still have pressure because of that touch that Shamu had.
Chompenstein playing it up front, gives it to Dominipple. Dominipple rips off a shot. Molikoa and Tigerbot double committing to that. Leaves Shamu open for another shot, but Tigerbot gets a cheeky little tap, which puts it just out of reach. Dominipple playing in the corner with Tigerbot, clears it out. Molikoa reads the upcoming Shamu clear. Haven't seen much from Woods this entire match, actually.
Yeah, there's been what I'm seeing is that Woods and Tigerbot are kind of in the same spot a lot. So I think that's why we're seeing some of these double commits. We've got players that they're kind of in the same spot. They're not necessarily communicating as well as they were in the previous game, so they're not rotating as well either.
And there he goes.
There's your caster's curse. I don't see Woods. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Coming in with a great angle.
I'm very sorry, Hurricanes. I will try to refrain from doing this from now.
Yeah, Woods had a really nice shot there, though. That was very hard to defend because I think from the angle that he was at, it was really unexpected.
Shamu trying to get that dribble play. Missed it. Tigerbot and Woods both on the ball at the same time. Dominipple is going to come in, try and rip a shot here. Can it go in? No, but Shamu cleans it up. Chompenstein. Oh, the team play.
And the team play, clearly 100% calculated pass from Shamu there to Chompenstein. But yeah, it was a very good play, getting all 3 players involved. Chompenstein able to read the situation, know that he needed to come up, and be ready to finish it off was just great awareness.
Tigerbot kind of open net, but Shamu with a great little clear gets it away from all of the Cubs.
Very good
following up. Let's see if he can put it dead center for Shamu. Shamu's going up. Woods is up with him. Hits it just off to the side. Molikoa driving backwards. I don't know if Dominipple realizes this. All he needs to do is just get it right around him, and he'll have a nice open area to work with. Passing it off. Shamu's up there. Molikoa, Chompenstein, Shamu all up. Didn't seem like anyone actually got a hold of that ball.
I think Shamu got a small touch on it, which disrupted both Chompenstein's hit and Molikoa's, so it just kind of fell. I don't think they were quite communicating as well as they should have. I don't think Chompenstein knew that Shamu was going to go for that extra touch there. And then, very, very close to getting a goal right now.
Dominipple putting it into the middle. Molikoa with a great little clear. Chompenstein trying to get control of his car. Comes Dominipple, getting it around Molikoa. Shamu and Dom, 2-on-1 against Woods. Can they finish it off? So close.
Very close. Dominipple, not Dominipple. Shamu not quite getting the corner of his car I think he wanted. And I think it instead just hit the full-on front and kind of went over towards the top corner a little too far.
All three Hurricanes on the retreat. Let's see if they can turn it back around. Tigerbot pushes it forward towards Molakoa. Molakoa gets a nice little doink over Chompenstein, but the Hurricanes are able to push it right back out. Cubs back on the offense. Tigerbot, Molakoa. Nothing happens, though. Shamu is able to stop it, and Tigerbot with an unfortunate miscommunication with Molakoa there. Stein pushing it forward. Tigerbot unable to get it. Molakoa is there to get the save. Dominiple's up, and Molakoa blocks. Shamu putting it to the center, trying to go off that backboard again. He's the only one up there trying to push it forward. Open net. Can the Hurricanes pop it in? No, they just didn't have the positioning right there.
Yeah, I think both Dominipple and Chompenstein were off getting boosted there, and they just weren't able to seize the opportunity that Shamu set up for them. But still, Shamu doing a wonderful job of setting up these chances. You know, sometimes it's just a game of
Woods with an excellent save.
There it is.
Dominipple makes sure that ball goes in.
That was
Hurricanes leading 2-1.
Very good play. As you can see in the shot line right now, what the Hurricanes, the approach that they're taking is that they're just kind of throwing darts at the board until one sticks. The Cubs with 3 saves over the Hurricanes' 9 shots, and the Hurricanes 1 save for the Cubs 5 shots, 6 shots now.
Interesting play here. The Cubs almost had an opportunity to pop it right in there. Hurricanes got lucky, and they need to make sure that they keep this ball out of their half.
Yeah, and that's Dominipple is doing a great job of making sure that happens with that touch.
Tigerbot, Molakoa. Got it into the Hurricanes' side. Chompenstein gets the clear, but Woods is there to clean it up and pass it into Molakoa. Molakoa, with an unfortunate touch, does not get the shot he was looking for. Molakoa puts it center. Dominipple trying to keep it on the ground so that it'll go
We are going to game 7, folks. Just about the best thing that you can hope for out of a grand final. The only thing better is if you're doing a double elimination and there's a bracket reset.
I'm sorry, can I hear a hype from the chat right now?
Oh, yes.
We're going to game 7 of ORSA Dynasty Cup.
ORSA Dynasty Cup Major League. Very, very different from... There looks like they're getting hype in the in-game chat as well. We don't need Twitch chat hype. We have in-game chat hype. For all the schmeckles, as Shamu says.
The schmeckles are on the line, people. We need the hype. The hype train needs to get going. All right, so let's get our Game 7 predictions on. What's going to happen here?
I think the Cubs are going to take it. I think it's been a bit of a back and forth. I think the Cubs are going to make the adjustments that they need to in order to finish this series out. And I know you're totally unbiased. You're definitely not a player from the minor league, from the same GM of the Hurricanes. But go ahead and tell me what your prediction is on this one, Tyler.
I feel this is going to be a very close match. We're probably going to have a 2-3 game here. My prediction is it'll be in favor of the Hurricanes.
Yeah, you gotta stick with your boys. There's sometimes you just gotta rep.
Gotta rep. Let's get this game going. Kickoff. Off to Woods. Woods is going to try and get this center. Molakoa is up. Who's in net? Shamu. But Dominipple gets that hit.
I think he came off of the wall for that.
Shamu, nice little center. Tigerbot kicks it out to the side. Molakoa, Chompenstein. Chompenstein takes Molakoa out of the play, which leaves Dominipple open for this clear, but he doesn't get the clear needed. Is it going in? Chompenstein saves it.
Great save from Chompenstein. Holy cow. Coming in, pinching it right off of that crossbar there. Very hard to do. I'm sorry, post. That's a post, not a crossbar. Crossbar's on top. All of you folks that don't know your soccer terms, now you can learn.
Dominipple clearing it out to the side. Shamu hitting it up. Chompenstein following up, going for this backboard hit after Shamu. Tigerbot, easy clear. Woods and Molakoa. They get the goal. That was a wonderful little play.
Very,
from,
very nice
them.
shot from Molokova, putting it right behind where Shamu is, knowing that Shamu is not going to be able to slow down quite enough in order to get that save. Very well done.
All right, 1-0 Cubs. Chompenstein going up against Tigerbot. Tigerbot wins that 50-50, just slightly. Shamu and Molokova in the corner. Molokova taps it over. Dominiple's there to push it out, though. Woods and Shamu, kind of a pinch.
Very nice
out.
pinch from Shamu, forcing it to bounce out there.
Dominiple centering it. Is there a hurricane on the other side? There is. They're going to try and push it to the center, but Molokova is there to stop it.
A little bit of a miscommunication, I think, there. Both Dominipple and Chompenstein were turned to go towards the ball, and then they both turned away, and then both turned back towards it, and that's what caused the Cubs, I think, to be able to push it back over into their end.
Woods with a nice little 50-50, getting it over. Shamu needs to get this clear. He does. Molokova is going to play it off to the side.
And Molokova, as we expected, Molokova coming out as a key player for the Cubs in this game.
Yes.
Very much the leader of his team. He's been leading most of the stats, I think. Obviously I haven't had time to record the stats to look at what we had before, but he's definitely been on top. I think every game.
With a nice hit there. Almost gets it over Molokova. Molokova taps it out to the side, though. Chompenstein and Molokova up. No, does not work out. Here. Tigerbot. Molokova.
Shamu, I think, had run out of boost here. Did he miss his corner boost? No, he had the corner boost, but he stopped boost. Oh, no, he didn't stop boosting. I thought he did. Just not quite able to get there. Great placement from Tigerbot, putting it right in that far corner where, Shamu would have had to been faster than the limits of the game allow to make the save.
Dominable with a little freestyle clear up to the top. Shamu and Molokova going up against each other. Molokova Woods up with Tigerbot. This is an almost open net here, people. We need to see some more defense out of the Hurricanes, and it's just not happening.
Chompenstein turned towards into the middle instead of turned into the ball. Woods seeing it and just putting it right in that near post. You can see Chompenstein trying to turn in, but it's too late. Great placement by Woods. And Cubs really starting to take control of this game.
Their pressure is just relentless. It keeps going. It's an assault.
Yeah, and I mean, as I said earlier, Rocket League is a very momentum-based game. With Cubs having a 3-0 lead, you can expect them to come in with some confidence. Very close to getting another goal right there. You can expect them to play with a bit more confidence. They're going to play a little less tentatively. They're going to hesitate less. They might even be more aggressive on the ball because they know that if the Hurricanes get one goal, what is it if we can get two in that time?
Interesting double commits here. The Hurricanes seem to be having a little bit of a communication problem right now.
Yeah, I think the Hurricanes, are starting to play a little nervous. They're hesitating. They're not trusting their teammates anymore. They're probably not communicating as much in comms, and it's definitely affecting them. It's definitely affecting their play.
Well, let's see if they can pull it back in the minute 30 left that we have for this grand final.
It's 3 goals. You need roughly 30-second average per goal. It actually works out to more like 45 because there's always a chance for a 0-second goal. But definitely a difficult comeback to make.
And the demo, Dominipple all on his own in the back. Woods, fortunately for Dominipple, does not get the nice hit, but Moloko is there.
Molo coming in with goal number 4, really starting to run away with this game. 1:10 in order to make a 4-goal comeback. I'm gonna be honest with you, Tidal. I don't think it's possible. I don't think this team that we're seeing right now can do it.
Well, if any team is going to be able to do it, the Hurricanes are going to be that team.
I think if they come back, if they come together, and they play like they did in some of these earlier series, it's a definite possibility. But they definitely need to address what they're doing wrong right now.
Yes, they do. They need to come together and figure out what they're doing. Oh, wonderful pass from Chen.
That is almost a great start.
Oh, here we go. Nope. Tigerbot's there to stop it. 40 seconds left.
Turning for that.
Dominipple trying to push it back. Chompenstein going to get the clear. Woods is going for this center. Shamu needs to get the clear, but Moloko is there to pick it up. And we have a 5-0 game, people.
I want to say that's the nail in the coffin. I really don't think.
New server.
Yep. 6 seconds per goal is, I think, a little too great of a feat. I want to say that this game is pretty much over and decided. I mean, obviously not over, but I think the game is pretty much
it's
decided.
not over. Let's see if the Hurricanes can at least put one in their opposition.
They'll be looking for one just for the pride of saying, hey, we didn't get shut out in Game 7. They want that one. They definitely want that one. Shamu trying to come up and hit it off the wall, but he just barely misses.
Molikoa, Woods, Tigerbot, all in the same corner. Woods is going to go for this center, but can't pull it off. Shamu needs to push this forward. Dominipple and Shamu. The Shamanipple. Can it happen?
Chompenstein just popping it. I think Dominipple wanted to pop it up there, and Chompenstein just said, nope.
Yep.
I'm going to put it on the ground and end the agony.
Chompenstein was done.
Yep.
But there you have it, folks. The winners of ORSA Dynasty Cup Grand Finals, the Cubs for the
Get
major.
some hype in the chat for the Cubs. Everybody give them some congratulations. Very well fought games, and definitely very deserving champions.
A lot of trash talk happening in the chat now.
Dominipple giving Molikoa some props, saying maybe you weren't boosted to Grand Champion. And just great games. Really glad we were able to see it go to Game 7. Very much back and forth. Game 7 I think was the only one that was really not close.
No, Game 7 seemed to just the Cubs ran away with it. They went all